welcome to Marcus McCauley Cooking Sessions! I have my big brother, Joseph McCauley. He is the older brother, and you guys, I cook and everything, but this is the original cook out of us, and we both do our thing, but I couldn't do this video without him. Welcome, Joseph McCauley, right here. He's gonna make our sweet potato pies. So what we gonna do today, Jojo?
So today we're gonna make sweet potato pies. My pies consist of everything that you see right here on the counter. We'll be using this, and we're gonna show you a quick way to make some sweet potato pies today.
All right, my nickname, I'll call him, this is our little thing, I'll call him Big Mama, because for a young man with a family and a son that bakes and cooks, you guys, he's ridiculous. It tastes just like Big Mama. So let's do this right here. So what we have in our ingredients, we have go ahead, big brother.
We got, of course, you gotta start with the potato, which we have to boil in a few minutes. We'll show you how
a sweet potato, you guys.
Sweet potato. A red yam. Don't use any weird color.
No white yams.
No white yams.
No shade. I'm just saying,
red yams.
A red yam.
Thank you. Yams.
Thank you.
We're gonna have a couple eggs. We have a stick of butter, some cinnamon, some nutmeg, some vanilla. All that makes those flavors come together. Awesome.
Okay.
We got the milk. To get the sugar. And we're gonna put all that together.
All right, so you guys, let's go. Let's make this sweet potato pie, and we're gonna show you some tips to make it a little bit faster, make your process a little faster, because I know you guys have a lot of stuff to do during the holidays, the running and cooking all the other food. Come on, let's go. Sweet potato pie. Marcus and Joe, the McCauley boys. All right, here we go. All right, big bro. So, what's the first steps for making this pie? What do we have to do?
So first thing we're gonna do is boil the potato. We gotta boil the potato for about 40 minutes so we can make the mix.
Okay, and the way it softens up? Of course it softens up, right?
Yeah, it's gonna soften up. That's the way it'll be able to mix all the ingredients together.
Okay, well let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Got the potato right there.
So you really only need enough water just to cover the potato. So just go ahead and let that fill up around the potato.
Okay.
That's it.
Boom, there you go.
And let's put it on the stove.
Put it on high or medium or what?
You want to put it on high.
Okay. Okay, so now we're checking the sweet potato. It's been boiling for how long?
About 40 minutes.
Okay.
So we're really close. We want the fork to go all the way in. That means the potato is soft in the middle.
Okay, so is that just about done, or how much longer?
It'll be done in a few more minutes. I just want the side to get a little softer, and then we should be good to go.
Okay, well we have about 5 more minutes?
Roughly 5 minutes.
Okay, here we go! Okay, so is the sweet potato done yet?
The sweet potato is done now. Fork went all the way through the middle. So now we're going to pour the water out and peel the potato.
Okay, you guys, so here we go. Over here.
Pour the hot water out. So what we need to do is actually peel this potato, and it's really hot, so you got to do it under cold water.
Okay. So you guys, you see we poured cold water. Actually, he basically had the cold water running over the potato. And then we have it right here. And this is enough to make one pie, of course, right?
This is enough to make one pie.
And how big is this potato? 1 pound?
About a pound. You need about a pound for one potato.
Okay. Now we have to prepare the shells. So what's the good trick for preparing the shells? Like, what type of shell is it? Is it already pre-done? Is it pre-made?
This is a pre-made shell from Safeway. They actually have a really good shell. So instead of making your own, which you can, but to save time, I actually buy the pre-made shells. And then from the freezer, I put it in the oven to give it a slight bake before I put the filling in. That way the shell is completely done all the way through. You don't have a mushy bottom.
Okay, well, I want to know, how long does it take to do the pre-bake?
So it takes about 2 minutes or less. You just want to make sure that the shell is a little soft so that you can put the mix in.
Okay. Let's put that bad boy in. Alright, so here's the butter and the potato. Oh, a cube of butter?
A whole cube of butter. And you want to make sure it's at room temperature. good. So set that aside so you can pour your other ingredients.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so the pie shell, is it done? I guess it's...
We're gonna check it right now. Let me take a look. So that is exactly where I wanted it. It moved just a little bit. It's been about 2 minutes, and we're good to go with the pie shell. So next thing I'm gonna add is a cup of sugar. Is what goes in there. So for 1 pound of potato, it's 1 stick of butter and then a cup of sugar. Make it a little sweeter. Okay. At this point, we want to add the rest of the ingredients. So I'm going to add the eggs. I'm going to add the milk. And I'll do that right now. So anytime you put eggs into anything that you're going to mix, you want to make sure you crack the eggs first so you don't get any shell into the mix.
Ah, good tip.
So 2 eggs goes into there. We want to put a 1/2 cup of milk. Okay.
Guys, this is going to be amazing. I can't wait to actually bite into this pie. I'm getting schooled by my older brother. I mean, come on, whatever.
Then we want to add a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. We'll do a 1/2 tea of cinnamon. We want to do a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg.
Okay.
That's it there. Then you want to add a full teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay. And then blend all those together.
All right.
So I like to use a scraping spoon, which I need to grab. Get the edges. And then don't worry, it's supposed to be very liquidy because it cooks like a souffle and it's going to rise in the oven. Alright. So at this point, we can actually fill our pie shell and put it in the oven. So we're ready to fill our pie crust now. I like to use a ladle. That way I can put it in neatly into the pie crust. Also, you can multiply this recipe to make as many pies as you need. All you do is just increase the ingredients, and then you can use a ladle to fill as many pie crusts as you need.
Oh, look at that, you guys. It's ridiculous. Nice. And how far do you fill it up?
You want to go right to the edge of the pie crust where the decorations start. So this one we put in the oven for about 60 minutes. Okay, you want to be careful because the liquid will move. You want to make sure the oven's set at 350 degrees. There we go. Set your timer. And then you'll be good to go for 60 minutes. Right now.
And is that it? Just set it for 60 minutes and we have a sweet potato pie.
Set it for 60 minutes and we have a sweet potato pie.
Oh wow. How long does it take to cool off after all?
Timer set. So it takes, I let the pie sit for hours. So really overnight will be good, but you can let it sit for about 2-3 hours. Let it get really cool before you cut it. The cooler the better. But because you're early, it'll be mushy. So definitely make sure that you wait a good amount of time. So I'd say at least 2 to 3 hours in a cool place.
All right, awesome. Let's wait, you guys. Sweet potato pie in 60 minutes. Let's go. Can't wait. All right, bro. Is the pie done?
The pie is finally done.
The pie is finally done, okay?
The pie is done.
All right. This still is a little bit of a process, but we just show you a little bit shortcuts. But hold on. Let's see. Put it around here.
There we go. That's it. So all it needs to do now is to cool off for a couple hours. and we'll be ready to eat.
Wow, you guys see how the pie rolls a little bit above the crust?
The pie will flatten out once it cools down.
All right, you guys. The pie is finally done. Now we get to cut this pie. Can I cut the pie, or you want to cut the pie?
You can cut the pie.
Ah! Ooh. Ooh. Guys, this is awesome. Ooh, I'm about to cut through the. Yeah, let me take it off the rack. There we go. I had to take it off the rack, you guys, for me to cut this. I'm just taking my time. Woo! You guys see that? I have a little bit of. That's my fault. I didn't cut this. Oh, right here. Okay, here we go. Get a fork. You know what? Forget a fork. I'm gonna pick it right up. Ah! This is some good pie, you guys. Who needs a patty pie when I can have a Joseph pie? Joseph pie. Joseph, it's been awesome. Thank you for showing us how to make a sweet potato pie.
You're welcome.
Hopefully, guys, you guys can try this. And if you have any questions, tag Joseph McCauley. I'll put him on the video tag. All right. Thank you, guys. We're out. Marcus McCauley. I guess it's the baking session, but you know this is a cooking session anyway. All right. We are out of here, McCauley Brothers. Peace out. You know, this is how you're supposed to cut the pie. I think I cut the pie wrong. Joseph pie. So good.